Yo, yo, yo. Hey, what the business is, you too? What the business is, you too? Hey. This your boy Clarence over here at Pursuit of Freedom. The pursuit is freedom, and the market right now is in some serious turmoil. I done been sitting in cash now for weeks, bored out my mind, feeling like I should have joined the short sellers weeks ago because the money right now is to the short side. I mean, for real, for real. For real. The money right now is to the short side like a motherfucker. The money right now is to the short side like a motherfucker. Every time we get a little bit of buying of late, it gets sold strong. Um, and for a number of reasons, man, like I feel like I put myself in a position where I have no choice right now but to sit on my hands. Look at the TVX. And I'm going to use the TVX too. This is the volatility index, velocity shares. This is times two short term. Uh, 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 Before I get into that, I could do a look at the drip. S&P oil and gas, bear times three. So since oil and gas had been going down, this has jumped. I mean, look at the percentages on here. That's 500% since about February 21st. It's February 21st, looking at the TVX2, come on, is about when I would want to be, you know what I'm saying, getting involved. The 21st. Look at this percentage growth. Almost 1,000% growth in the TVX. 1,000. Hot diggity damn dog. Hey, but gold, I would have been thinking would have been on the up and up. Look at the fall that gold is taking. This is a bull times three, so gold miners are down almost 100% right now. This is a direction play. You know what I'm saying? But if gold starts to get bought, this might look at that. I mean, the combat story in gold could be something serious. Uh, Crude oil, look, man, this is an inverse, and it's crazy. That's what's been in my top. Look at the this is the Russell 2000 volatility index. So with the Russell going down, its volatility index jumped 42% today. And I just got a chance to look at this because I got to a stop and I got to sit and wait for a while. Uh, but I would not act like I know how to trade pandemic market. You know what I'm saying? Some of these volatility plays, the VIX short term, and well, there is the VIX there. I mean, the VIX is another one that jumped 32% today. So I mean, there are plays out here. There are trades that still can be made, but I'm sitting on my hands right now, man. I'm sitting on my hands right now. Uh, either either I got to join the side of the fear, and because that's where the trade is. The trade is on the bear side right now, or I got to sit. Yeah, sitting. I've already felt like I've missed because look at the run up. You know what I mean? You come back to around the 21st, the 24th of February. This is the move. I I don't want to say the move is done because I feel like it can push higher, but I will not act like I know what this thing is gonna do. Look at the volatility, man. Look at the volatility. You get your biggest volatility days, and this is just from my latest research in bear markets because I have never traded a bear market. This is why I don't want to act like I know what's going on and act like I know how to react to this type of market. I've never seen this. I want to observe and learn from this type of market. The only thing I could really think about doing is being a bear, but I haven't made a single short sale and you know what I mean in real time. I've done some practice trading, some paper trading uh, to the short side, but I mean I'm even having problems logging in and getting off of my E-Trade right now. So I mean I think the activity is big, is heavy, uh, and I almost just don't want to try to play with this market right now. I'm more of a bull. The bull getting the shit slapped out of right now. The bear is beating the hell out the bull right now. The bear is choking the bull out of the market right now. And I've been out. I, I take heed when I see the warning signs. You see, I got my dip. I got my dip tight candle, which one is formed up right now. I don't trust it. I didn't trust this one. And that's back on February 28th. I didn't trust that one. But we did get a touch of a bounce for a little bit back to the short term moving averages, and then the selling picked up. I was really looking for this thing to come back. I wasn't gonna feel like I trust this market until the highs or until I can clearly see a bottom. Every time the selling begins to pick back up, it accelerates. You know what I'm talking about? Look at these trends down here. You get a little bit of buy-in that day. But then when the selling kicks off, it accelerates. When the selling kicks off, it accelerates. Each and every time the selling has began again, it accelerates. You know what I'm talking about? The bullish day that we do have gets engulfed in selling. Bullish day down here engulfed in selling. Bullish day here, it didn't quite get engulfed on that second day. You know what I'm saying? But you're getting one bull day at a time, followed by multiple days of selling. So I don't know. The Fed just dropped the rates all the way down to zero, and I really feel like that's nothing. That's like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because I can see the domino effect in my mind. And I'm not a person that's trying to fear monger. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not trying to sell the doom and gloom or whatever. Um, but like I was watching on Yahoo a little earlier this morning, not Yahoo, CNBC on YouTube. I call YouTube Yahoo. But I was watching on YouTube a little earlier this morning, and they was talking about, you know, Nike shutting down stores, Under Armour's closing stores, you know, to try to get out the way, you know what I mean, limit the spread of this disease. See, and that's just it. That's why I do not want to trade this market. The spread of this disease, I think, is nowhere near done. I just watched one of my mentors a little bit ago. Great video, I think, by the way. Where you at? Where you at? Where you is? Tim Sykes. And Tim Sykes, see, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the news is gonna get worse. That wasn't what I was about to say. But Italy's coronavirus death rate jumps to more than 1,800. The news ain't finna do nothing but get worse before it gets better. In the US, all of the sporting events are being shut down. 13 minutes ago, respondents are a 67% chance of recession. You know, the news is bad. So if I'm doing anything, I want to be on the selling side. I'm gonna have to just try to find Tim Sykes. I think it's his last video. There it is right there. I didn't finish watching it, but he has a good point. You know what I'm saying? He pointed out a few of the other pandemics. And it's crazy that between the years of 18 and 20, every 100 years, there has been a disease pandemic. Something else that also correlates during that same time frame is that We have the hottest winters on record between the years of 18 and 20, 19, 18 and 20, 18, 18 to 20, 17, 18 to 17, 20, 16, 18 to 16, 20. You know what I'm talking about? Look back into history. History often repeats. But it was relating to the hottest winter on record, which is what we got, this year in 2020. It wasn't much of a winter. That's what they've been talking about. And diseases going rampant, going crazy. You know what I'm talking about? But what I was getting at was the domino effect. The domino effect. You got businesses that's got to come to a halt to get out of the way of the disease. That's going to slow production. Regardless of the bullshit that Donald Trump and CNBC and what they'll sell you about, we have record high, there's more jobs than more jobs. I can sit here and show you page after page after page of layoffs on top of layoffs on top of the layoffs on top of the layoffs. Not really just coming from the Trump tariff wars and that there, because we can't overlook that. You know what I'm saying? So our economy has a lot to contend with already. Our economy has been shrinking for decades, since 3-4 decades ago, when they started shipping all of our jobs overseas, and that's a trip too in itself. Why does one of the smallest nations out of all of the developed nations need to send its jobs to a humongous nation like China, India, Mexico, or Mexico ain't quite humongous, but why do we need to send our jobs when we have the smallest nation to larger nations? I mean, I get there's more people in those nations, but as brilliant as China is, they can't come up with their own companies, factories, ideas, jobs, But I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing some food for thought in there. But the domino effect, the trickle down effect, is going to spread. It's going to spread. If they halt people, the prices of oil will continue to get cheaper. And then we having an oil battle between Russia and I forgot the other country. Russia is the number 3 supplier of oil. You know what I'm saying? But we got some oil battles going on out there. I don't forgot the country just that quick. Wanted to mention it, but I forgot that too. You got people staying away from work, kids out of school. You know what I'm saying? Jobs shut down, malls shut down, sporting events shut down. You're talking about anything where massive people can collect are shut down right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just going to continue to flow. Interest rates are not going to fix this. There's nothing the Fed can do to fix this. You know what I'm saying? So that lower interest rate, as the market is showing, ain't doing nothing. Ain't doing nothing. So that's what I'm doing. Nothing. I watched this thing sail tremendously for like 3 days, and I already wasn't doing nothing. I had a feeling coronavirus pandemic, that's terrible news. Terrible news. And the market has responded. Ooh, down 25%. Ooh, 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 ooh. God, don't. Man, and the only thing I can think of is, because I see the selling. That's where the money at. If you short selling stocks right now, you making a killing. If you're buying, I believe, you setting yourself up to get beat up unless you buying some of these inverse, like the VIX, the TVIX. Look at the TVIX. God, dog. That's the buy right there. That's to the long side right there. That's about the only thing I feel like you can go long. Some of these are ultra short VIX. The SQQQ, short the technology sector. I know the SQ got to be around here somewhere. If not, let's look at them. Okay, so they coming down. But it had a gap higher today to come down. You know what I'm talking about? And there might be some manipulation in there. Uh, because I mean, I'm not a believer. If even though right now the market is pushing higher off of that drop, uh, but I'm also seeing some deviation because you got a selling candle forming here, even though this is looking to be bought back up. I don't believe it, man, because the Fed cannot fix. Look at how drastic that fall is. Everything that 2018 and 2019 did is erased in a matter of a month. Erased. Yeah, so I'm sitting on my hands. I'm in cash. Uh, this just another bear rant. Another bear rant. I wish I was on the bears side. Tim Sykes students and any of these bears out here, they gobbling up the cake. They gobbling it up the cake. There are plays out here. OPGN, man. OPGN made a nice move today. Out of this here halt, this thing jumped another 32% total. It dipped down, even if you could have played it between the dip to the 9 EMA, back up another 13%. That's 10% easy right there. Um, but I ain't playing with it. I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with it. I don't trust it right now. Everything to me um, ain't worth playing with. I'm gonna let the cash stack. I want this thing to hit a bottom. I don't think the comeback would be quick. How many shares? 209 shares, 200 and something million on the float there. So I'm gonna keep flipping. That's a DWT. Oh yeah, that's the oil. Whatever this is, man. Summit Therapeutics. It's one of them low floats. Cause look at the price action in here. You got halts. You got very little price. Look at the volume down here. So I don't know if I trust that, but it's moving for some strange reason. It's got some attention. So yeah, there are some plays out here. There is a bull market to be found somewhere when you're searching for it. But I ain't itching. I'm driving a truck right now. I really don't feel like I got enough money to be able to play in the market the way I would want to play anyway. I want to be able to trade every day, all day. Look at Nugget down humongous for some strange reason. What is that? Small cap? Okay, this is the small cap bear, TZA. Financial bear. But it's all of those type praise. The semiconductor direction, SOXS. It's all of these plays that are moving pretty good right now. Um, and I just don't. What's that? Ultra Pro short the Dow. Pro shares. Uh, 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 uh. Yay. Just direction play. China Bear times 3. Look at the jump. Shit. Man. That don't mean that it's completely done out here. S&P Biotech. LABD. But for right now, I'm done. I want to join. I want to join the Bears. I'm afraid that the movement is done though, man. It may not be done, but I feel like I'm late to the party. So I'm gonna stay away from the party for right now. It's gonna be another party to kick off, and I'm gonna get back involved. I'm gonna be ready though. I'm gonna be ready though. Hey, y'all already know what this is, man. It's Pursuit of Freedom. I'm in cash, letting the cash stack. I really can't see myself buying nothing right now. Um, if I do anything, I want my next trade to be a short sale or buy one of these directions or one of these inverse direction type plays. That'll probably be the only thing I would be willing to put some money into. But I don't know. We're getting up and down every day. Volatility is increasing. And I'm only expecting the volatility to continue to increase. But I think the trend is down. The trend is down. The trend is down. Hey, you know what it is. There will be some more videos to come, but I can't trade nothing for right now. I can't trade nothing for right now. Trading my time to drive miles. This is still Pursuit of Freedom.